What's up, gang? It's your boy Tyler. Thank you for watching the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons. And today we have another review for you. I had said in previous videos that I was kind of done with my cologne collection, but every now and then I'll get a nose on a fragrance that's so undeniable, I basically have no choice but to pick it up. And that was this one. I got today picked up at Ulta Beauty. Just want to get my nose on some things, just wanted to smell around, see what was out there, see what was new, see what was happening. I know this has been out for about a year now, but that's a newer scent to me. But I picked up Ralph Lauren Polo 67 EDT. Now I was smelling a whole bunch of stuff, seeing if there was anything original, something that kind of sparked my interest that I didn't really have something like. And I have some things that have some of this stuff. And I do think that, I'm not going to say this is the most formulaic, but it is so up my alley, guys. I fucking love this. And I wore it today. When I bought it, I can still, yeah, it's my skin still. I still, skin scent wise, and I still get tiny little whiffs of it here and there on my clothes 7 hours later. I put this stuff on about 2. It's about 10. I guess that's 8 hours because I smelled it pretty strong still on my shirt an hour ago. And I did, 2 sprays on the neck, each wrist, and then my chest, and then 1 spray on my shirt. And I was still smelling it pretty strong an hour ago. That's 7 hours, and now we're on hour 8, and I can still smell it on my skin. So, hey, man, performance-wise for an EDT, that's pretty superb. Now, this retail, I got this at Ulta Beauty. And there is an upside, which I will get to if you get it in a major retailer versus online. And it was like $130, okay? And this was they didn't have the smaller size, which I was kind of upset about. Why can't I see anything? Dang it, man. I cannot see the milliliters on this, and it doesn't really tell you. This is the biggest size, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is 120 ml or what, but this is the largest size that they have to my understanding, okay? But regardless, let's get into the features. This is 130 for the bigger size. I know they have like a I think this is the 2 floral ounces. Okay, I think. No. Is it 4? I don't know. Forget about it. It's $130 for the largest size they make, okay? Let's get in the cap. Cap, it does sort of click into place, but it's not a convincing click. You can hold it by the cap. I wouldn't, though. This glass is not the thickest I've ever felt, but it does feel great to hold in the hands. It's ergonomic, semi-clear, dark blue bottle. You can just dark enough to where you can see the level of the liquid, or clear enough to where you can see the level of the liquid, but dark enough to where it looks like a dark blue bottle if you're really not looking hard at it, okay? Good atomizer, plastic atomizer. Okay, this part's metal, but the sprayer's plastic. But it does give you a nice little touch. If maybe you could see with the RL on the atomizer to let you know it's Ralph Lauren. That's kind of cool. So let's spray it in the air and see what we think. Great atomizer, guys. It is so good in the air, guys. It's like a fizzy. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like pineapple Fanta a little bit because I get the fizz and I get the pineapple. And then afterwards, you can look up the notes online, but I'm getting like some sort of citrus, like not tart though. You get the sweetness of citruses, maybe a little lime, maybe a little lemon lime, whatever you want to call that. But it's the sweetness, and there's like a little bit of like a sugary, like not syrupy, like a powdered sugar sweetness to it. Okay, so it's like a very soft sweetness, not a sharp sweetness. And it reminds me of like pineapple Fanta mixed with Sprite, mixed with lemon heads. And it's fucking so good. And then when it settles down, it kind of just settles into the pineapples and then maybe a little bit of florals in the background, some light florals, like rose and stuff like that. I get a little bit of rose in there. That was one of the notes I read. It doesn't smell like a powdery or like a white floral that's like the type of flower that makes you sneeze, you know what I mean? It's not that type of thing, but it does smell like rose petals, you know what I mean? So it's really fucking pleasant. But the strongest, most present thing in my nose is the pineapple, and it's not a warm pineapple. It's not like it's not like an Adventist or even like a Explorer or anything like that, or what's the one, Intense Man? Yeah, it's not like those kind of roasted barbecue pineapple. It's not. It's like a fresh squeezed pineapple. It's fucking good. You know what this is? This is like jungle juice, bro. This is jungle juice with a little bit of Sprite in there and fucking some nice rosy floweriness when it dries down at the end, with the pineapple staying the whole way through and the roses for it just to kind of float on and give it a little bit of layer to the fragrance. This shit's bomb though, guys. It's fucking fantastic. And I really wish my vision wasn't so bad so I could read you the milliliters, but I'm also staring into two lights right now, and so that doesn't help at all. And but I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Go on Joma's shop, go online, check it out. But one real quick thing, if you do buy it in retail, if you get in Macy's, Nordstrom's, Ulta Beauty, they are handing out, I'm not a big designer brand hat guy. I always think they look douchey, but they do give you this free snapback that says Polo Ralph Lauren established 67, and on the back above the snapback part it says Ralph Lauren fragrances. So if you're into that, that's something that you get special when you order it or when you buy it in person, okay, versus online. So if you want the hat, it's a cool collector's piece, I guess, for somebody who wants the full kit. But to me, I would never wear this particular hat. Thank you guys for watching another trash show on YouTube. The most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons. Oh, by the way, this thing does project like a beast. I almost forgot. I told you how long it lasts, but it fucking projects like 4 hours strong, arm's length away. For real. This is not quite high beast, but this is pleasant. They will smell you when you walk past them. The sillage, the scent trail, and the projection within arm's length is a beast. Okay, and just so you guys know, my Stoic fragrances, on a side note, I just never find myself reaching for them. I think there's like a little bit of an after smell, or like a smell in the background that like gives me a headache. And I like the fragrances. It's just something is not agreeing with me, and I never find myself reaching for them. So if somebody's interested, DM me at your boy Tyler 118 on Instagram, and show that you're a subscriber. Leave a comment on the channel, and I'll ship it to you. All I want is you guys to pay for the label. If you guys shoot me like $10 or whatever, I don't need your money like that, but I'll give you the $200 worth of fragrances. I've sprayed each one like 4 or 5 times, but they're basically all full. So if that sounds good, you want the full Stoic line I have, then hit me up and I'll send it to you, because I can't use it, and I would love for one of you guys who enjoys fragrances to get it. So like, comment, subscribe, tell your homies, tell your friends, tell everyone, share, tell everybody about this review, and thank you guys. We are out of this bitch.